Hello everyone, Hindline here and welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial we will go through how to use the KMGU2 cluster munition and the dumb bombs in the Mi-24P Hind. And you will also see why I call the Mi-24 the war crime tractor. Let's start with cluster munitions. I have loaded this aircraft up with two pods of KMG2 cluster munition pods. And here we can see our targets for today, a bunch of insurgents, and I don't like them, so we're going to get rid of them. I just want to say that I have developed this method of delivery myself because I have not succeeded in finding any good bombing tables for the Hind. So don't take this method as the best one. Alright, let's start up with giving Petrovich the order to power up the weapons. Make sure that the radar altimeter is on. Store auxiliary lights are on. Let's turn on the sight. And let's turn our weapon selector switch to USLP, like so. Before we take off, let's just quickly go over the key bindings we are going to use. We are going to use the release release weapons switch. And I also have the USLP discount button. What happens when you drop the cluster munitions is that it will continue to drop the cluster munitions until there is nothing left. By pressing this button you will stop dispensing all your cluster munitions. So if you want to focus your attack on a smaller area or you're attacking several targets, then you need to push this button to stop dispensing your cluster munition. Alright, let's turn on our fan and let's get going. The cluster munition pods are quite heavy, so be careful when taking off. Alright, we are coming up on target, so let's turn in. It should be just to the left of that fire in front of us there. Alright, we are approaching. Let's just pause there for a quick minute. When using the cluster munition, I like to keep an altitude of roughly 100 meters above the ground, and I like to keep a speed of 250 kilometers an hour. And what we are going to do is that we're going to start dispensing our cluster munition when our targets are just coming up below the front of our helicopter here. Yes, the cluster munition is really that inaccurate. So let's unpause, and there we can see our targets. A little bit more to the right there. There we go. Getting a bit too low. A bit more, raising the collective a little bit. Okay, dispensing. So, my ladies and gentlemen, that is why I call the Hind war crime tractor. Let's take a look at it. We killed quite a lot of insurgents, or at least some of them. Alright guys, it turned out that I was actually out of ammunition, so I went back and picked up a new helicopter. So let's try the same attack run one more time. There they are. They're a bit too low. Stop dropping. Okay, this time I pressed the USLP discount button, so I stopped dropping the clusters a little bit sooner. So now I should have more left. We took out a couple of infantry guys. Let's try to get this vehicle right here. Alright.
Incoming fire, 2 o'clock.
A bit too low.
Fire, 3 o'clock.
Let's drop.
Hostile ground.
That was quite a good of an attack run, I would say, so let's have a look here. Let's do one more pass just to make sure that we don't have any more weapons left. No reason to return to base with unspended munitions.
Hostile ground fire, 12 o'clock.
And we're out of ammo. So guys, that is how you use the KMGU2 cluster munition. As you can see, it is quite effective against infantry at least. So let's switch to bombs and have a look at them. So now we're over in a new helicopter, and I have equipped this helicopter with 4 times FAB 250 kilogram bombs. First, let's remove the stick here so we see things a little bit better. We're going to turn on our sight again and range insert and fire control. We're going to set the weapon selector switch to bombs, like so. And we are going to arm our bombs with switching this switch right here. So it says it is armed, and of course we are going to ask Petrovich to ready our weapons.
Turning on weapons.
And you see the bombs light come on. So, and once again I have not succeeded in finding any good bombing tables, so this method is one I have once again developed myself and found to be most useful. So let's turn on our fan and let's get going. And once again we have a couple of targets at the same position. Alright, so now we are approaching our target here. Alright, there they are. Just going to pause here for a little second. When dropping bombs, it is very important that we have an altitude of at least 200 meters. If you are lower, then you actually risk being hit by shrapnel from your own bombs, and we don't want that. And we're going to keep a speed of roughly 250 kilometers an hour. And we are going to drop our bombs when the target gets below the canopy in front of us here, and we're going to drop them with roughly a half a second interval. Alright, let's unpause again.
Hostile ground fire straight ahead. Incoming fire straight ahead. Ground fire straight ahead.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hostile ground fire at nose.
So guys, that is how I drop bombs and use the dispenser pods. Feel free to offer your own advice in the comment sections. So thank you all for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.